So I thought I'd just do a little update on my Redpoll herd. So this cow here, she's turning out to be our matriarch cow because she keeps having heifers, and I'm keeping all the heifers at this stage, just trying to build my herd a little bit. And she's actually due to calve again in a week's time, and I don't know what she's having, but it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, she doesn't miss a beat. So this heifer over here, this is her last calf, and she's from the American bull, and I'm very, very happy with her. She's coming along really nicely, and I think she's probably the best one yet that she's produced. Long legs. She's weaned a few months ago, and she's doing really well. Here's another. This is her last previous heifer's next older sister, and she's due to have her first calf in about 3 months, and yeah, she's coming along well. She's a nice little cow. And we had 3 heifers last year, all 1 day apart. That was one, and there's the third. So in here I've got this little heifer. She's a nice little heifer. I didn't think much of her for the first few months, but yeah, she just seems to be growing nicer and nicer all the time. And I only weaned her a couple of months ago, and I'm very happy with her, the way she's coming along. She's a little bit smaller than the other 2, but she's from a lower EBV bull, so a little bit less growth, but yeah, very nicely put together. And this is her dam here, and so she's due to calf as well. She's due in about another 2-3 months, and so yeah, this is her first calf here, and yeah, she did really well. Good mother. She made plenty of milk. She's got a really nice little udder on her, very even, not too saggy, and she never lost any condition. So yeah, she did really well. So yeah, she's due for her second calf. This cow here, so she's the one that we took to the show. She's the original heifer of the matriarch cow, and I had a little bit of trouble with her. We eyed her, and the vet thought she was in calf just by doing a palpitation, but she kept coming on heat, so we got her checked with the ultrasound, and it turns out she actually had a metritis. So we treated her with antibiotics, and I AI'd her 14 days later. This is what the vet told me to do, and yeah, she took to the AI. I was really surprised. It's good to trust a vet. And so yeah, she's due in about 6 months, and I think that this cow here, she hasn't got the greatest feet. Like, the angle on her feet is a little bit low, but I think if I get the right bull, she would have fantastic heifer, because she's got excellent depth to her body. She's a nice big cow, and she does really well. But it's just finding the right bull. I've just used a small calving bull on her this time, just to try and help her out a bit. But yeah, if I can find the right bull for her, I think she'll do really well. And then over here, we have this cow and calf, and their mother and daughter. So that cow is one of the original cows that we bought, and she's a very high growth rate cow. She comes from a high growth rate family. I've just had a little bit of trouble with her fertility. She's been a little bit hard to get in calf each time we've tried. So I'm going to actually move her on this year and just keep her little heifer here. This heifer here, she's out of a bull, which has sired the best cow I've ever seen. Obviously the mother has a lot to do with what the calf is like, and she's not as, nowhere near as nice as the cow, but I'm happy enough with her. A little bit short in the neck, a little masculine looking, but if she breeds okay, you know, I can select a nice feminine looking bull for her and try and, you know, get back to a nice cow look, and hopefully keep the growth rates But that's the fun and the art of playing with breeding, trying to work out how to balance it all together. And that's where's my herd's at the moment. So I've got 4 calves due, one from that cow next week, and then the other 4 later this year. The other 3, I mean. And then next year, because I'll be selling her, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably be breeding from 5, because that little heifer there, she's encalfed her first calf. I'll probably sell her as well, because temperament wise, around me she's fine, but around other people she's a little bit flighty, so I'm just trying to keep the really nice, quiet, docile ones. There's something stuck in her throat. But even though she's a very nicely put together heifer, I've still got plenty of semen from the bull that she was from. So yeah, I can always be breeding more from him. And that's sort of where my herd's at the moment. Slowly getting there. And I'll probably give you an update when we get our next batch of calves and see how they're coming along. Hopefully all heifers again, but interestingly enough, we checked this cow here with ultrasound, and if you go between 55 and 75 days, they'll actually tell you the sex of the calf. And they said, the vet said, she's having a bull calf. So I'm very, very interested to see how that turns out. So that will be one bull calf anyway. And we had 100% heifers last year, so I'll probably get all bulls this year. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated in the future. Right, thanks for watching.